I just heard from Alonzo himself that he is sailing out of the San Cristobal harbor first thing in the morning. At your request.
Yes. That's because I arranged it.
Behind my back.
No, it wasn't like that.
Well, what was it like then? Because unless my memory's shot, I recall the three of us discussing this brilliant idea and ruling it out, pretty much because you sided with
Cassie.
me. And now all of a sudden I turn around and you change your mind? A year-long goodwill cruise with Camille hanging around as Alonzo's first mate. What a concept, Richard.
Cassie. It actually makes a lot of sense.
To you, maybe? You weren't gonna tell me about this until Alonzo was long gone.
Well, I didn't like having to do this.
Well, that certainly didn't stop you. Why did you think that you had to keep me in the dark about
My
this?
goal is not deception, I can assure you.
But that's the way it turned out.
Yes, I know.
Just give me one good reason why you felt you had to do
As
this.
it turns out, Cassie, actually, I've got a couple of good reasons.
What's wrong? You haven't said 2 words since we left the Rusty Anchor.
I got a lot on my mind.
Am I in there somewhere?
Yeah. You and a year-long cruise that begins tomorrow morning. Which reminds me, we should go back.
Oh, I told you it won't take me that long. I don't have that much stuff. Now. But I have a feeling that I'll have loads of it one day. Well, of course, I already have the best thing. Captain Baptiste of the presidential yacht.
Right. Come on, let's go back.
Now, doesn't it seem strange leaving the island like this for an entire year? I mean, I will get to spend every minute with you, and that makes all the difference, but...
Yes, it does.
And after 12 months of telling the whole world that they ought to visit San Cristobal, we'll be back here ourselves. Who knows what'll be on our minds come then?
Don't try to guess, okay? Look, a year is a long way off.
Yeah, but it's not too long to start thinking about.
How about a beer? Let's have a beer before we pack. I'm gonna go see what I can find in the pantry.
Why don't you get the butler to do it? And make it champagne instead of beer.
Let's just keep this simple. Here's the traitor.
Have mercy on me. I beg of you.
After lying to an entire country? You knew that Prince Alonzo was the heir to San Cristobal, and you kept that a secret to hold power for yourself. Now you must pay the price. What are you gonna do to him? Well, you should hope it should be something horrible. He deceived you as much as the rest of us. The penalty is death. Off with his head! No.
Princess
No.
Camille.
You shall be buried in an unmarked grave.
Princess Camille. Camille. Camille.
What?
I said domestic or imported.
Yeah, domestic. Something that's made here on the island. You know, I may be from Iowa, but I am feeling more attached to San Cristobal every day.
There are a couple of good reasons why Alonzo should make this trip, and the most compelling...
That you're trying to protect me, yes, you know, I know that story.
Well, is that so terrible?
If it means you can't be straight with me, yes, it is.
Well, sometimes that's a matter of necessity, darling.
So you need to lie to me.
I need to love you, all right? And the only way I know how. If that includes protecting you, then by God, yes, I will protect you. Certainly, if it means that it will spare us from having to go through yet something else that will cause us pain.
Oh, something else, something that I might bring on us because I'm so short-sighted or I'm so naive.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Do they fit?
There has got to be an explanation for why you felt that you could not be honest with me about this.
All right. It's Camille, okay? It's Camille. And the threat that she poses to us. I don't trust her.
Well, I don't trust her
Well, good,
either.
then we can just write this off as me taking your lead. How's that?
So we use Alonzo to get rid of
Camille wants Alonzo, doesn't she? And she's made it very clear that she will sue for custody of Will if she doesn't get what she wants. And this little yacht trip just might spare us from having to go through a torturous court trial, much less a loss of our son. It makes perfect sense. It's going to buy us some time, and it could solve a lot of problems.
Well, not necessarily.
Alonzo doesn't love Camille. Alonzo doesn't love Camille, so, you know, after a few months at sea, perhaps Camille will come to realize that. She'll get bored with this whole game that she's playing, and, you know, her fantasy will just go away.
What if she doesn't?
Well, why be pessimistic?
Because of what you just said. Camille wants Alonzo. She wants to get back together with him. What if she doesn't stop putting pressure on him, Richard? What if she keeps doing this needy thing? Alonzo has such a big heart. He is liable to stay with her, to remarry her. We cannot let that happen.
Well, Alonzo can take care of himself.
Yeah, or you know, live a miserable life.
Look, Camille is just a young girl with a fantasy. You know, she'll grow tired of it once she realizes that Alonzo is not going to play along. And, you know, the minute that she asks to go back to the States...
If she asks to go back?
I will recall the yacht and Alonzo, all right? And everything will be back to just how you want it.
Maybe I'll come back later.
No. No, please stay. You're the topic of conversation, after all.
Let me guess. Cassie's trying to talk you out of sending me off in the yacht with Camille.
She's trying, but not succeeding, right?
I don't like the idea any better now than I did when we talked about it before.
Well, it is the best solution.
Take Camille away, and she'll forget all about Will.
And is she gonna forget about you?
How does that expression go? The future. It's not ours to know.
I hate that you kept this from me. But I guess that yacht is sailing tomorrow, no matter what I have to say.
It is what's best.
I'm gonna go check on Will.
You know what? I'm gonna go too. I gotta pack. I haven't done any of that yet.
No. Wait a minute.
What? Something you want to say?
Yes, I just want to say thank you, you know. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah. I'm just trying to support the leadership of San Cristobal.
You know, I just now realizing how little we know of each other, you know, and here you are going off.
Pretty much what you see is what you get. I'm a simple guy, Richard.
No, I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't? What do you mean? You know something I don't?
You mind if I ask you something?
Shoot.
Do you believe in fate? You know, that the cards are essentially dealt to us before we even reach the table.
You know, this is funny. Cassie and I had the same conversation when we were on the island. Is this some kind of favorite Winslow subject?
I suppose it is, or at least it ought to be.
What's bothering you, Richard? Something's going on you're not telling me.
Why do you say that?
Well, because people just don't get into deep philosophical conversations for the hell of it. So come on. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you?
Camille, I didn't know that you weren't.
He's sleeping. Sorry, I hope you don't mind. He was crying, and the nanny said it would be okay to hold him. But here, it's your turn now. You're the mom.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say goodbye to him before I left.
I don't mind.
He's gonna be like a different kid when I get back in a year. Bigger, walking, probably talking. You're gonna have such a good life.
Thanks to you.
And it's good to know that he'll have a palace to grow up in that he can always call his own, no matter what.
Well, you know, Richard and I, we're not going to live here forever. When his term's up, we'll have to find another place to live, and the next president will move in.
Yeah. Right, I just meant that he'll have whatever he needs.
Of course he will.
I should really go. Alonzo and I leave just after first light in the morning, so I gotta get packed.
Your long trip sounds like a chance of a lifetime.
Yeah, well, it's planned for a year, but who knows? We may be back sooner.
Why? I mean, don't you have like a whole thing scheduled?
Yeah, well, there's a schedule, but schedules can change. A lot of things can. Take care.